They don't look at our pronouns enough.
No.
They
Jake,
them us.
I need to ask you. I need to ask you, my Jewish fellows, a question.
Yes.
My roommate, also Jew, comes. He goes.
Whoa! You hit the hard J there. Person of the Jewish faith.
Jewish descendant Ben brought me a prayer cap from Israel.
Oh, okay.
Am I allowed to wear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was talking to Hanko, and Hanko's like, I don't think you can go to that and go to the local in that. And I was like,
you could.
Well, yeah.
I think
wear
it's
it out.
fine.
No, I mean, I don't
what's
think
the
anyone
point?
would be mad.
He bought me a cap, so you want me to not wear it out?
Is it normalizing? It's like the whole inshallah mashallah debate on my Twitter.
Does it need to be normal? Like,
no.
It's a hat. Right?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's kind of a hat.
I love a good piece of headwear.
So I can wear it out.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, no one will stop you. I wouldn't recommend it.
But would you?
Honestly, they don't. No, they look. They're not attractive pieces of fabric.
They do not cook very often.
Yeah, like I've never seen a fit.
Never seen the yarmulke,
that like
the Gucci yarmulke.
Yeah.
I
have seen that. It just didn't look as good as the rest of the Gucci suit.
I've never needed a hat that like just covers my bald spot.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, hadn't thought of it that way. Maybe you're cooking.
That's actually part of the technology.
Because you look at guy who wears a beanie all the time.
Yeah.
And you go, you may be covering that you're bald, but I know you're bald.
It's the hat guy.
Guy in a yarmulke.
That's a mix.
You don't immediately think bald.
Well, because like there's just hair. There's room for mystery. Like he could have a bald
and the
spot.
rest of your head looks good.
DrLobster early lead.
Oh yeah.
And that's all I'll say about the match. We were back to religious wear, I believe.
No adornments in this set.
Sheik is wearing a turban.
Yeah. So what is actually going on?
Does Sheik believe in? Does Sheik follow it in Islamic faith?
I don't think so. I remember originally the Fire Temple in Ocarina of Time was problematic. They just used people chanting in Arabic as the background.
That's spooky background.
That's crazy.
That's wild, right? They just like they were like, we need something. What fits the?
We need something.
Well, I think there was more of a general Goron Islam.
Goron Islam.
Yeah, like
what sect was that?
Inspiration at first that kind of got written out. Yeah.
I guess it would have come in and
or no, not Goron, Gerudo.
It's the Gerudos. That's what I was saying.
My fault.
I was trying to put that together in my
brain.
brain.
Yeah. Why would it be the mountain guy and not the desert? No, it wouldn't make sense.
But Sheik is also from the Shika, which is like a
that's what
Kakariko
I'm saying.
Look, I think.
Yeah, but Shika, like, what's the root word there?
Sheik.
Sharia.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, there was more cooking here than they. Clearly, stuff got cut.
They were clearly playing around with some ideas there.
I think if Sheik's taunts were in Arabic, we'd be getting somewhere.
I can't hear her.
She says
you can't hear her because her faith keeps her in the game.
2 is an Arabic numeral, if you think about it.
Okay, wait. Do we know which? How do you know which Sheik is which? Is left
Left
lob?
They told us at one point, and then I repressed it. They said Spark is player 3, I think.
Well, if I asked which
way,
but I always thought Spark was black. Oh, Spark's player. Yeah, Spark's always white, black.
Which one's white?
Spark.
What? No.
Yeah.
It's from Pakistan.
Ah, well,
all
you
right,
know.
come on.
I'm trying here. I'm trying to commentate a match barely.
You're trying so hard.
Minimally, which is
so sad about
so
this.
unfair to DrLobster.
I really liked this matchup a lot more when DrLobster was in the lead doing the exact same thing.
What's grabbing?
I like
it's DrLobster. Oh!
So accidental double jump? Brutal.
So it was real.
The fun part about up B is that if you get high enough and land, you don't really go into special fall, right?
You have no lag.
You almost have no lag, yeah.
Fuck.
I feel like Crudo was the first one I started seeing doing that. Like when he would recover, he would just up B as high as possible and bank on the timing.
I love Kyle Crudo, but that's the Griffin Williams.
That's the Griffin.
That's the face roll.
I think it might be the heartstrings.
It could also be the heartstrings.
That could be the heartstrings. Heartstrings would have it patented.
Why are there so many Sheiks with advanced degrees? DrLobster is in law school, heartstrings.
They have a lot of brain power to spare.
I don't know if Samuses are that smart.
No, I'm not saying Samuses are that smart.
I'm just, going back to like, who are the smartest?
They did get a weird.
Samuses were perceived as having gigantic brains.
That was a Hugs meme. But
okay.
Duck.
Because
Duck was actually smart.
No, Duck was also a degenerate in terms of like, we're gonna fire 4 more missiles.
Okay, no, it's.
I watched Duck coach Samus.
And
the Samus did 2 standing missiles, and then Duck's like, you should do 6 more here.
Right.
Which I guess does loop around and is very smart.
But he's done stuff with other characters too.
Okay.
That's the real proof.
Samus
Yeah.
But the thing is like then it kind of bled onto all the Samus players.
Well, like what
when,
Fox players aren't smart, but Drug Fox
No,
is a Fox.
he's in
Okay.
everything. His
It-
Samus is probably
It
pretty
really
good.
wasn't like a one size fits all for the Samus players. They're the most radioactive. Like the sludge spilled on them, but the abilities differed surely.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
all have different superpowers.
Like Duck was just a little mad that he was Professor X in the situation, and some people were like Juggernaut.
The real thing about
Pluck is
Samus
like
is that
Juggernaut.
gets me is
Yeah.
that it used to be that like there's the what do we think about Fox mains, right? They're all dummies who
They're
can
all-
double shine but don't know neutral.
Right.
And then I'd go to Big House
Eat
and
hot
I'd
chip
play
and lie.
1,000 little ducklings, all of whom could super wave dash but did not know what direction to throw Fox.
Right.
And I think that like I'm just kind of mad about this because as a dumb Fox main, I just wish they took a little more heat for it.
There are a bunch of Samuses that went to MIT, I guess. Like YCZ, Algebra.
Algebra?
Yeah.
That was part of the curriculum, wasn't it?
No, not his Algebra.
Oh.
Algebra 1, 2, 3,
I didn't
2,
even
3,
know
0.
algebra, like chat algebra,
Yeah.
had a character main.
Oh, no.
What?
Yeah. He cooks.
That's the Samus 343.
yeah, that's the
wasn't
real
aware.
teamwork with 343.
Samuses
Terrifying.
love being in Twitch chat, you know?
Samuses do love being in Twitch chat. Morse, we almost banned from the Melee Stats Discord because he just kept posting memes.
You should not. You cannot.
With
you cannot
30
hold him down
straight.
like that.
I can't remember. I think it was YCZ that
Leon had to talk to
was constantly in nightclub chat spamming TFT copy pasta, which is not, as far as I know, a game he actually plays or watches.
What are any of them cooking? And then you have Violence, who knows everything about controllers of all time.
Just a little radioactive.
Okay, so then why are the Sheiks smart?
No, I really just think it's because
think
they don't bother to get good against Fox.
Which is
and,
smart.
It's just resource allocation. You're
Yeah,
not
like they're doing stuff in their real life. And the only two Sweet Sheiks who have ever been able to go toe-to-toe with Fox both have nothing else going on in their lives.
J-God
And Plop.
And Plop, and occasionally Kirby Kaze.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what? That's
I know
why
enough about what was going on in Kirby
That's
Kaze's
why I
life to
think
stand
Sheik
by
is
that.
smart.
You're thinking about that Kirby Kaze set where he won the one on FD versus Mike Hayes, like SmashCon.
Mike Hayes was nasty versus Sheik. So that was quite a win. Oh, what's grabbing? It's Spark. This will
Grab.
be huge to go
Grab.
up 2-0. Going for the edge guard.
I can't
Through
take
the
this.
poof?
Nice. Okay, good.
You're pulling for Doc Lob here, right?
Absolutely, that's my
Yeah.
boy.
Oh, it's dead.
Spark.
Spark almost pained by the evil that he commits.
It's the same thing that happened last game. It's like it's neck and neck, toe to toe, every
Right.
step of the way, and then at the end, Taylor gets trapped in the corner and just takes 100% trying to get out.
As
and
Spark would
dies.
say, he busted it down.
Sexual style.
Sexual style for real.
Spark always did keep it a stack.
Spark has always been about his paper, and that's what people don't understand about Spark.
Spark understands that he himself is his paper. Like
That's true.
anything he commits is his paper.
His teacher, when he was young, told him keep your eyes on your own stack, and that stuck with him.
Every time Spark's kept it a stack, it's been on him.
It really has.
I'm lost.
We're just
But that's
stacking.
okay.
Yeah, I'm just kind of,
I can't hang sometimes.
I'm thinking about the narrative here. It's always about the narrative. The narrative that I have is, I think both these players are cool.
Yeah.
I think they're both cool players.
I'm ready for the Spark is actually cool narrative to die because I actually think Spark is cool. And it's the same thing as the tweet where it's like, Jorge is actually okay at this game. And it's like, you don't have to keep talking about how Spark is cool. Just let it rock.
Right, it's like Jorge actually is a good commentator. It's like, yeah, we know, but if you keep saying it, it makes it feel like it's not true.
Yeah, it's like it makes it sound like everyone doesn't think that.
It's like we need to say
And
it.
I think the same. No, I think people generally. I don't think people are not over Smash the Record. Most of the scene didn't even play at that
And if
point.
we say exactly, now we all think it's a funny prank, honestly. But like, if we say like Spark is wood grain gripping, like I think it's a little much.
You can tell Spark was talking about his blurb for Top 50 this summer, and he was like, I can't show my parents this thing where...
Could you ever show your parents your blurb for playing a video game for $12?
Yeah.
Hey, no,
absolutely.
Spark said, this is my rent. I pay this. And his parents were like, what does the blurb say, honey? And it's like,
Are you
oh,
cool?
people say he's lame.
Are you making friends?
But maybe he's cool on the inside?
On the inside,
Maybe it was the friends we made all along?
I wonder if the right thing is to just not talk about it.
Yeah.
We keep it about milkshakes here.
Just like Sheik did us, but I don't talk about it. They're kind of fun.
No, they're actually a ton of fun.
They're
I
kinda
really
sick.
like watching this matchup. Ooh, gets a roll instead of...
It really is
Shield
the
Rob.
HR meme. Fox Ditto's chain grabbing.
Hello?
Yeah.
Human resources?
No, human resources is the Sheik's chain grabbing.
It's human resources Fox
I
for
think
me.
both of them. Yeah, people. I
Actually, they
really
hate both
love
of them,
Fox's chain grab, and I have very few people who agree with me. I really enjoy Moki like carving out a space for my people there, though. He's
Yeah.
making it happen slowly. If he can be as cool as he is as an FD Fox, you know,
Right.
he taught me it's okay to be a little late.
I couldn't tell if you were talking about Jewish people or Canadians.
I also thought about it. It's Foxes in this case.
Yeah, okay.
It's FD Foxes specifically.
FD Foxes. So you get to legally pick other stages in Tri-State?
After Battlefield?
Yeah, they let you do
Well,
that.
at some point you win, yeah.
Uh-oh, Spark is activating grab time again. Almost CC, but
Oh, thank God.
Almost CC'd, but dead.
DrLobster bringing this crowd to life with the Tafikants. The F smash, making the crouch cancel harder for some reason. Why, we don't know.
The beautiful thing about Dittos is you can never really get counterpicked that badly.
That's
So
true.
we're still in this.
If you get counterpicked that bad, it means your vibes were bad.
There is FD and there is anything else. It's that easy. And no.
Yeah, no, I'm actually kind of interested in like, okay, because DrLobster went Yoshi's twice, and Spark picked the anti-Yoshis.
Yes.
So like, I would love to see what they're seeing in each other's play that makes them be like,
Small stage.
Spark be like, I
big
want
stage.
space, and Taylor decide.
Get over here.
Yeah. Especially considering how much, like, I guess Spark's positional play was really good and what won him the last 2 games,
I'm going to try and focus
but
really
that was
hard
still
now.
on Yoshi's.
So yeah, DrLobster in the driver's seat right now.
Trying to dial in before this slips away.
Whoa.
That was a fun interaction of moves against each other. I'm not sure if they meant to do those aerials.
I think he did. I think that was like the Sheik Lord Stomp.
Oh, wow.
Is
So
that
fade
regrab?
back, put the aerial
Yeah,
in?
you like fade back over their jump.
It's wild.
It's like trying to like limit test when you like try to fade back and drift outside of someone's like get up attack when you jump above them.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
safe jump, yeah.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
This is what doctorate does for you.
It really does. A doctorate of lobster.
Now how much debt
Doc
did you
the
be in
lobster.
for that chain grab?
150,000.
Easy.
It's nothing to him.
You always tell yourself once you have the degree, it never mattered. That debt never mattered.
You know, you can legally die. People don't talk about that enough.
You can legally just leave the debt.
Yeah, the government can't come after you if you're a ghost. Yeah, think about that one.
Not yet.
Not yet, yeah.
One day. One day for sure.
When they find a ghost, it'll be like 5 years until we get that.
Do you want ghosts to be real? Because I don't want ghosts to be real. I
No,
feel
I'd be so scared
That's
to
a
be
bad
a ghost.
look.
Are you
That's
kidding me?
such a bad look for everybody.
like if I die, it's like, that's it?
It also depends so much on the like dimensions of what being a ghost is. Can you go places?
Do you have
If I died
superpowers?
here, would I be stuck in Worcester forever?
There are so many types of ghosts like in stories that you couldn't like understand what ghosts we really have.
Imagine if you did, you were confined to like 50 miles from where you died, where people would go. You'd kill people in like particularly evil areas.
But how are you killing them? Are you a poltergeist now?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
And then you're
that's
dragging
what
their
we're
I thought
corpse
a regular
somewhere.
ghost had like no influence on the other plane.
I watched Ghostbusters, and there seemed to be an ability there.
I am just younger than 30. I watched something else.
Yeah, I've never seen Ghostbusters.
If there were ghosts, I believe they would just hang out in the White House and haunt the president. And that doesn't seem to happen.
That's what makes it white.
Exactly.
ghosts.
It's the ghost house.
There's that one ghost just like hitting Biden with the Joe Mama joke every time because
Every time.
because Biden won't stop forgetting.
Right.
I
He's
was
just
gonna say,
listening to the
every
ghost.
time he falls, it's actually ghosts.
Gee willikers. This guy is a funny guy.
These guys are riot.
Yeah, this guy's right. Yeah, the ghost of Abraham Lincoln would go crazy. He would just be like, yeah, I would have healed the nation, but I'm different. constantly trash talking.
He's just still trying to push for reconstruction.
Yeah, honestly,
And he's 100% right.
Lincoln,
He's right. That's
Lincoln's
on
like,
us.
I
We
just don't
fucked
know
that
why
one
you
up.
guys didn't like assassinate Johnson too.
It's low.
That is got to be so
Yes.
shitty.
Yeah, he's literally like, you really
well,
just
that's
took
the
me
problem.
out.
It's like
Greatest president of all time gets assassinated.
you do the thing where you
Drunk
make
guy.
your vice president the opposite of you to try and get
Get you
both
people that-
votes.
he's like the whole
and
point.
then you die and ruin your whole project.
Well, the whole point is also like you weren't supposed to assassinate me because you'd be stuck with Andrew Johnson. And then you
Right.
Yeah,
idiots did it.
you would hate if you just left
Well, I
everyone
mean-
with Andrew Johnson.
I don't think Wilkes Booth was that mad about that.
You know, people are like, wouldn't it be so crazy if a famous actor did something crazy? And I'm like, no. Actors
We've
do
seen it
insane shit
happen.
all the time.
They afford to live. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That would be the greatest argument against the SAG-AFTRA strike
A little bit, yeah.
that I could have ever possibly imagined. An actor killed Abe Lincoln and ruined this country forever.
It's true. Or like, you know, like invented charter schools or something. Actors are always up to something.
Negotiating throughout the strike whether they can kill Abraham Lincoln one more time.
Last stock, game 4.
See, that's the you remember the desperation F smash we were talking about with the Marth against the mech?
Yeah, I want this to be over.
That grab is the same thing.
Spark never wants it to be over.
It's the
but
same series of raid spells.
It's true. Okay, DrLobster back in it, misses the tech chase, picks it up again.
Here we go.
Oh!
Drops it one more time for good measure.
You feel the pressure, the
Oh,
rolls.
he's rolling before he's like even threatened.
Oh, he goes for the mix-up
Oh, he
combo
tries to kill the
twice.
double?
I'm going to keep it a stack. I think Spark might lose this game.
You think he gets fared here? You think Spark doesn't make
If he
it back?
doesn't DI for the fair, he
Needles.
gets up smash.
Still hasn't touched the ground, but he didn't turn around.
Right, you think Bear probably reaches
This has to
there,
be
huh?
it.
Oh! Tough.
I'd keep it a stack. Take my stack.